America has 50 attack submarines in active service, designed to tail and destroy enemy submarines and surface ships. China and Russia have dozens more. Strangely enough, only one submarine battle has been fought underwater in over 100 years of modern submarine warfare. It was a World War II action that saw a British sub with limited firepower attack a much larger German adversary. The fight took place in 1945, near the end of the war. The Germans had loaded prototypes and advanced weapon designs, as well as German and Japanese scientists, onto UH-64, with massive amounts of liquid mercury for transport to Japan. Note the details here, because it's foreshadowing. Some of the most exciting pieces of technology on board were jet engines from German manufacturers. Operation Caesar was launched on December 5th, 1944, under the command of Corvette Captain Rolf Reimer Wolfram. His rank is the equivalent of a US lieutenant commander, or major, an 04, so fairly junior for such an important mission. Unfortunately for him, he grounded his sub while going through the Kiel Canal and had to head to dry dock for repairs. While the boat was being repaired in Norway, an attack by British planes dropping earthquake bombs damaged the Pen and the sub, further delaying the mission, which would prove fatal. That's some heavy foreshadowing. That basically spoils the story, but don't go away. We're gonna keep going. Britain had intercepted early communications about the mission, and the delay gave them a chance to send a British submarine to intercept the German one. The HMS Venturer was sent to Norway. The British sub, under command of Lieutenant James S. Launders, moved into position on February 6, 1945. Now, Launders was a distinguished sub commander with 13 kills to his name, including the destruction of a surface German submarine. The technological challenges he was facing, however, would still be very daunting. The Venturer had only two methods of finding an enemy sub: hydrophones or active sonar. The active sonar would give away its position, but the hydrophones had limited range, and the Boat's torpedoes were designed to attack ships on the surface. On February 9th, the British crew was monitoring their hydrophones when the misfiring diesel engine on the German sub gave away its position. Launders had his sub stealthily move to the source of the noise, where he first saw an open ocean, a sign that the engine noise was coming from underwater. Then he saw what he suspected was an enemy periscope, likely the German sub's snorkel mast that allowed it to run its diesel engines while shallowly submerged. Launders knew he had his target in front of him. The British, running low on battery power, decided to put all their eggs in one basket, and they attacked with 2 salvos of 4 torpedoes. The British sub dove and began reloading its 4 tubes. Again, the British fired all 4, the last 4. Of the 8 torpedoes, 7 were complete misses, but 1 was a direct hit. The British hydrophone operators heard the torpedo impact. They heard the explosion, and then they heard the wrenching of iron as the pressure crumpled it like paper, and finally, the dull thud as the wreckage crashed on the sea floor. The site went undisturbed for almost 60 years until the Norwegian Navy discovered it in 2003. And mercury was leaking from damaged vials, so the Norwegian authorities decided to bury the wreck under tons of sand and rocks to prevent further damage to the ecosystem. If you like naval warfare, check out our video about why World War II battleships are now obsolete. The link is in the comments below. And while you're there, drop me a line. Tell me about the craziest battle story you've ever heard. I read all the comments, and I want to know your stories. I want to know your truths.